he's in the sunken place, okay? I mean, that's just the bottom line for Tim Scott. What's so fascinating is he's running for vice president.
Allow me to make this as clear as possible. Sunny Hostin is making a racist statement here. Her argument, of course, is that Tim Scott is in the sunken place. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it is from the thriller Get Out. The sunken place is a place where white women would take black men after they had seduced them in order to bring them back, have them lobotomized, and then turn them over to other white people who have purchased them. Sort of making it another form of slavery in a sense. The implication here, of course, is that Tim Scott is not engaged for any reason other than to become Donald Trump's slave.
But I'd like to just talk about Tim Scott for a moment.
Why?
And how uncomfortable he looked behind Donald Trump and the cringe-worthy moment. He is up his body, but he's in the sunken place, okay? I mean, that's just the bottom line for Tim Scott. What's so fascinating is he's running for vice president. He endorses Trump on a Friday and then gets engaged on a Saturday and announces his engagement on a Sunday because it's like, pick me, I'm getting married this year, and no other vice president has been unmarried, right, and has been successful. So it just screams, I want to be your vice president. I love you. And
Now, make no mistake about this, Sunny Hostin is a terrible, awful, no good, vile, horrible person and a racist. And ABC News, which The View, surprisingly, is a part of, allows this because they agree with it. This is not political commentary. This is hate speech. She is a racist. And the implication here, of course, is that he is marrying a white woman in order to make Donald Trump and Republican voters happy. That's what's happening here. Now, I want you to ask yourself the following question. If a Republican even hinted at an interracial marriage between two people on the left, it implied that it wasn't about love and instead was about a black man being subservient to a white woman, what would happen? What would the American media do? They would lose their mind. The ADL, Media Matters, ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, you name it, they have letters, they'd be behind it, and they would flip the hell out. But in this particular case, it will get very little play. Why? Because it's perfectly okay to be horrible and racist when Republicans are involved. We all know this. And we all should call this out every time it happens. This is wrong, whoever does it. And the reference to the sunken place makes it very clear that Sunny Hostin has a problem with interracial relationships. And guess what? That makes her the perfect Democrat. Go back and look through American history and find the people that had problem with interracial relationships, and they were all Democrats. So congratulations, Sunny Hostin. This is who you are. This is who you will always be. But don't worry, there will always be a place for you in the Democratic Party.